Welcome to Seattle. James Cebulski with you here for EA Sports, and we are ready to get cracking on the ice tonight. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Reaches out and uses the stick. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. And it's kicked away. Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Monster save by Decord.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Taken by Decord. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he gets in the lane to block that. And that's stolen by Kyrou. Denied by Decord. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Shot. Gets a glove on it. The Blues play it along the boards. Dumps it in. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. The Blues played along the boards. Swatted away with the stick. Stevenson's moving it ahead. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. And he slides it quickly to Bjorkstrand. Pass to Stevenson. Moves the puck. Angles it over to Holloway. Still keeps a hold of it. Stops him with a glove.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Moves it over to Neighbors. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Gets the puck over to Alexiak. And now he moves it quickly to Burakovsky. And he slides it quickly to McCann. There's the physical side. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Quick pass to Tanev. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Neighbors. Decord's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Back to the point it goes. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck. Oh, this looks dangerous. Feeds it over. Broken up. What a play defensively. Quick feed to Evans. The Blues look to start the transition game. Here's a chance. Shuts him down.
Decord's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
The Kraken have it now. Big time stop there. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Fires it. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Here's a short pass to Alexiak. Can't get it to go. Tosses it on to Kyrou. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play. Puck battle along the boards. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Seattle's got it across the line. Slides it across. Oh, what a stop by Bennington.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Drills him! And he serves it across to Kyrou. What a steal in his own end! Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Moves it to McCann. And that's intercepted by Kyrou. Takes the feed. Now a quick pass to Burakovsky. Great poke check on the reach. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Kyrou. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's poked away by Bjorkstrand. Moves it quickly over to right. Handles the puck. Sends the pass over. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Picked up along the wall by Dunn. Seattle's got it in their own zone. The Blues have it now. Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer.
Well, these are the types of goals that are extremely deflating because they are just egregious in nature and can really change the landscape of a game. I mean, the goaltender's scrambling and had no chance on that one.
St. Louis has had plenty of opportunities here in this frame, but they finally break through with the first goal late in the first.
Oh, yeah, now the message has to be do not sit back. Continue to attack. You have your opponent exactly where you want them, on their heels. Press.
Rocks them on the play. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. That's a solid check on the play. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Anytime you're in the dying minutes of a period, you have to maintain your focus, especially when you're shorthanded. It's all about creating some momentum and killing the penalty.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play. Stevenson's won the draw and they're on the attack. Long jam in front, that's broken up. And he takes the feed. And that's broken up. The Blues break out of their own end with one last chance. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number two is about ready to go. Seattle's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Fires it on net. Glove save. Binnington's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Thomas is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Stevenson's taking it from his own end. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he makes a stick save, and that went right off the shaft of the stick. Seattle's got the puck along the boards. Finishes his check with authority in the corner. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Seattle's still dealing with a one-goal deficit as the power play fails to capitalize.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Too many bodies in the way. Puck moved over to Holloway.
Parayko's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
And somehow he hangs on. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Kraken have some jump in their step here in period number 2.
They started with a lot of pace in this period, and they're rewarded for it.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Joseph. Can't hang on after that hit. Puck picked up by Burakovsky.
3 minutes, 20 seconds.
And it's a quick pass to Wright. And he slides it quickly to Montour. Oh, glove save and a beauty! Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dishes it to Neighbors. Takes the pass. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Seattle's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Right on the doorstep. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves the puck over to Neighbors. Shot! Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Blues are up by 1, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Quick pass to Cartier. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And the Tendy steps out to play it. Montour's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to Cartier. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Denies him in front. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Moves it to Sundqvist. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Beniers. And that doesn't reach the net. Here he is from the slot. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language. Parayko is not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game.
17.
Quick shot! Comes up with the stop. Passes it over. St. Louis has it behind the net. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Well past the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Here's a shot. Oh, and he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove.
Well, that puck came hard and it came fast and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves. Holloway's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
The Blues have it now. And he slides it quickly to Kakko. And the puck leaves the zone. And now he moves it quickly to Joseph. Coughs up possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Great save from in tight. Uses the force on that hit. Tap dances around the check. Great glove save. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Feeds the puck to Bushnevich. Keeps possession on the play. Grabs control of it at the point. Now over to Bjorkstrand. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Quick feed to Bjorkstrand. Oh, there's a great stop by Bennington. Takes the puck along the boards. Denies him again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Wow, what a stop by Decord. Quick pass to Faxa. St. Louis on the attack. Puts it on net. Here's a chance in front. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Well, sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
St. Louis has gone up by 1 here late in period number 2. The timing of this goal, Cheryl, huge for both sides here.
Impeccable timing, isn't it? You know that everyone on the bench loves it, the coach loves it, but they need to stay aggressive. It certainly isn't comfortable. They definitely want to get to the intermission holding the lead, but it's about playing in the now, playing in the present.
The Kraken have the puck in their own zone. Now a quick pass to Burakovsky. Into the attacking area from the left side. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the feed. That goes wide. Dishes it off. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by DeCord. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Seattle's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gets it to the other point. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Did you know that season ticket holders get special discounts and access to insider information? Check our website for details.
Broberg's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Puts it in deep. Here's a short pass to Dunn. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And now he angles it across to Larson. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Seattle's got it against the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Blocked in front. Seattle's got control of it now here in the offensive end. That's gloved by Binnington.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Seattle's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Tries to get the puck to Kyrou. Great reach with the stick by Tolvanen. Here's a shot. Binnington's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blues have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead it 3-2. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Oh, what a save in front! Passes it to Joseph. And it's a quick pass to Folk. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Moves it to Joseph. And he loses control of the puck. Wright's got it into offensive territory. into the corner of the attacking area. And that goes off a player. Oh, he's got to be sour on that as the equipment malfunction on the play.
Well, I'd say, how frustrating is that one when you're in key critical spot and then the whiff on it, and the whiff happens because it snaps in half.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. Evans has the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes out front. Shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Decord.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Setting up behind his own net now. Mahura's got it across the line. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Seattle's got possession at center. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Blues grab possession to the puck. Odd man rush. Sends it over. Tremendous stop by Decord.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Taken along the wall by Beniers. Quick feed to Bushnevich. St. Louis moves it ahead. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. Feeds it to Kyrou. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Shot deflected. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Here's the pass. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. A critical draw here. Seattle's won the draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Can't connect as it goes off a stick. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. 2-on-1, here we go! What a play, that's how you do it on defense.
Sundqvist made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way.
Oh, what a chance here! Oh, and a great defensive play ends that rush. Tries to get it to Tolvanen. Quick pass to Stevenson. And he takes the pass. The Kraken have possession along the boards. And he keeps possession. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Here in the later stages of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Jabs the puck away. Quick pass across to McCann. Receives the pass. Seattle's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Beniers. And a nice save there as play continues.
Binnington's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Puck scooped up by Suter. Seattle's got the puck.
Scores! They tied it up! They tied it up with seconds to spare! Well, they really have been a flurry at the end of this third period, haven't they, James? I mean, they've been tenacious and they've been competitive. It's a reason why they got the equalizer in the dying seconds of the frame. Well, the goaltender makes their way to the bench, so the extra attacker is on, and it's all about urgency, being first to the puck, owning it, and look to attack at all costs.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Slides it over to Neighbors. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
And by number 10, Maddie. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 47 seconds.
The Blues win the face-off. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, this is a real curveball at the end of a third period, isn't it? Your PK unit has to go out there in a tie game with all the pressure on them and find a way to sacrifice and kill it off.
St. Louis penalty to number 72, Justin Falk. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty.
And that brings an end to the third period. We are still tied, and that means overtime is looming in moments.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories, and you can call us right now for details.
Overtime, moments away. Overtime is underway here. Next goal wins. Let's go. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Beniers. Takes it into the slot. Chance to win it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Here's a short pass to Leddy. Gets it out of his own end. Takes it from the right side. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And that goes off a body. Slides it across. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Buchnevich is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
And he shuts the door again. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
This power play group really has an opportunity to smell blood in the water.
All I have to do is look at the body language of the fatigued goaltender right now, James. I mean, they've had puck possession, they've had the majority of it, and they found ways to move the puck and create opportunities. Now they just got to finish.
And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. knocked loose after that hit. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Seattle's moving it along the wing. Here it is for the win! Big-time save and will play on!
Oh, that's enormous, James. He's doing absolutely everything he can to give his team a chance to win.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. St. Louis has it in their own end. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Great stop by Bennington. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. It's a 2-on-1. And unable to connect on the... He's got the game on his stick. They score! They take it in overtime! Man, that was a fun one, and I'll say this, the right team won.
Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack, and then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.